Austin, do you have Battlefield 5 downloaded?
No. David.
Yeah.
David.
Yeah.
So, what happened, buddy? Come on,
I don't want to
dude.
talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Come on.
I don't want to talk about
what
it.
Happened, Dave?
I haven't even told
David,
Ethan.
what
I
did
don't
you
want to
do?
talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk
Okay,
about
Dave.
it. I don't want to talk about it.
You
you
I'm
surprised
still
I
upset
know?
about it. No,
Are
I'm
you
not,
still
because
so-
my
are you-
parents talk about literally everything in my life.
Your dad told my dad, and my dad
Yeah, I
told me
know.
today.
My dad's pissed
And
off.
I was like, you know what my thing was? It was, the first thing I said to my dad, I was like, another one? Really?
Okay, I want to say it's
Hey,
not totally my fault,
technically-
but this one's more my fault than the other one was. I'll be honest.
Maybe
Wait,
you
what
shouldn't
happened?
eat. Maybe you shouldn't eat, David.
Yeah, I know.
If that's the
Seriously,
true story.
I hadn't eaten lunch yesterday, and then that happened while I was eating, and it was just sad.
I'm so
What
sorry,
happened?
but
I'm so
David.
sad.
Austin, tell me. So David
no, it
has
needs to come from
explain-
David. It has to come from David.
You want to take a guess
I
what it
don't
is
wanna-
first, Ethan? After
You
Austin
shit
said
yourself.
another one? No, I do
You
that all
dropped
the
it.
time. That's not like
Hey,
another
David,
one.
that's only two though. That's technically only two that go.
I
against
know.
You dropped the pallet. On
No.
Acid TV.
You. No.
That was a beautiful goal right there,
Is it-
Ethan. You have
is
to
it-
acknowledge
what's her
that
name
goal right
related?
there. No.
No. This is
Is it a girl
this is
related?
just
No.
no. This is
Another
beyond
accident.
that.
It's food related.
Oh, did you hear that, David? Did you hear what he
Oh
just
my
said?
Yeah, I heard it.
So how's your Fiat look now?
Oh
It looks
my
better than
God,
it did
that was-
before.
You fool!
I know.
Hey,
I got the
you should tell
finish.
Ethan how it happened.
So I was
At least-
So I was at a red light, and I had a really small lunch basically, and so I went to Jack in the Box after I got off work, and so after I turned onto the street after I got my Jack in the Box, there's a signal maybe quarter way up the street that I need to start taking to get home, right? And I'm stopped at that signal, and I'm starting to eat some of my food, and I look up and the light turned green, and I noticed I had like dropped some crumbs or something on my lap, and I looked down and cleaned them off, and I started accelerating a little bit, and by the time I look up after wiping off my pants, the guy in front of me had laid into his brakes, and so I basically went into the back of him. But the thing was he was in a truck, and
Yeah, he was a Silverado.
he was in like a shitty ass Silverado.
So you're
But the thing was that he had like the ball thing on the back so you can like tow shit, and so there's no damage to his truck. There's a small dent popped up, but like it was like some other dude fixed it on the spot. It was basically nothing had fucking happened to him, and he's all insistent on getting my insurance. He doesn't give me any of his shit, but the ball thing on his truck went through the front bumper of my car. So now
But it's still your fault because you're a dumbass.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
alright, I can go on. I probably would have gotten a save for it though.
Nathan, did you get the last bit of that? Did you understand?
Did David wreck his car again?
I didn't wreck it. It's still drivable. It's just like the front bumper is fucked.
Okay.
It just looks a little better. That's all.
Okay.
That's a oof.
It was a big oof right there. I sat in my car for a solid 2 minutes after it happened, and the other guy that was in the accident pulled up. Like another guy came over too, and they both walked up to my car, and I was just leaning over my steering wheel, and they start yelling at me through my window, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I'm not okay. My pride hurts."
How was your?
My
Do you know how your
insurance
insurance?
hurts.
My insurance hurts. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Nathan, did you download Battlefield 5 beta? Nobody?
No one wants to play that trash game.
Yeah, it seems kind of bad.
You know,
Okay,
people
but
are you know people are not pre-ordering it to protest against EA putting out shitty games. You know that,
the
right?
EA said if you don't like it, don't buy it, and then everyone's like, okay,
And then everyone
no
canceled
one bought it.
their pre-orders.
And they're like, wait a minute. We didn't expect this to happen.
Because no one likes EA games anymore. EA Sports is about all they got good left.
And that's not even like the greatest thing.
I know,
That
it's
event
still
got
not the
shot
greatest
up,
thing. It's just
didn't
like a little novelty
Wasn't
if
it
you
the
like
last
sports.
shooting? Wasn't that last shooting at
Yeah.
a EA Sports
Yeah.
event?
Madden.
Yeah, it was at a
football
Madden.
one.
Yeah.
Oh. EA Sports. We suck at games.
Oh,
Yo,
fuck
David,
it.
I don't know what's worse.
Hey,
Wrecking your
you know what
car
we
or
should
staying
do?
with Shelby?
Huh. It's not
Staying with Shelby.
right?
I don't know
Oh,
about
I
that.
told
Oh,
Ethan
come
already,
on!
but I'm talking with Hannah again.
Okay.
Get in the goal. Come on, nice.
You're bad.
What are you doing right now, Nathan?
I just did blind well. Beat it tier 2.
Ball trash.
Did
Get your thing.
It didn't work. No.
Okay.
The knee.
I'm gonna
I'll
probably.
just-
Are you, if you're in blind well, I might join you.
Shut the
Currently
fuck
just
up,
went to bed,
donkey.
sure, I'm gonna get the
Let him
bounties.
take a shot, David.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah. You have to get 40 dark fragments, and you can get a blind well thing. You should get that.
Offering. Well, it's an offering to the Oracle. That's different.
No, you need to get an offering from that bounty, and then like
Yeah.
so.
That was
Yeah,
a pretty
that.
slick goal. My first goal right there, Ethan.
Yeah, so that would